Hello, I am Mr. Kovian and I'm going to be talking to you about project management for Urban Roadrunner Food Delivery Service. During this course, we'll learn that well-organized projects run less risks of failure. But how exactly do I organize my projects, you may ask yourself? Well, projects can be divided into individual processes to break down the project's complexity. Those processes can then be divided into process groups. Commonly, 5 groups are used. Initiating. This is the birth process where the project gets its first definition. During the initiating phase, stakeholders identify primary key players, develop the main goal of the project, and briefly brainstorm on how they plan on getting there. Many parameters can set at this point based on capabilities and budget personnel. Second is the planning. The planning process could easily define the level of success or failure of your project, as this is when more elaborate plans are developed on how to complete each one of the subordinate tasks necessary to complete your project. Third is the executing phase. Pretty much self-explanatory, the executing process is when teams engage in tasks required to complete the project. The fourth but not final process is the closing. Closing is the stage where all knowledge about the project is consolidated and stored for transfer as needed. This is also where evidence is presented to the project sponsor for acceptance or rejection. The fifth and final stage of projects is known as monitoring and controlling. This is the process of ensuring that controls established during the planning phase are performing to standard, using knowledge and leadership skills to steer performance. An overly simplified example of the processes groups is a family food shopping trip. The initiating phase will be when the family decides to go shopping on a Sunday or whichever day of the week, where the mother is the project manager and the dad is the key stakeholder assigned the safety duty. Make sure nobody gets hurt. Moving on to the planning phase. Planning phase is when mom briefs all family members and tells them what is expected of them during the food shopping trip. The executing phase will be the food shopping day when they actually move into the store and get the items on their shopping list. Closing will be when the family returns home and mom briefs everybody on how they did. She documents their adventure or activities for the day and make improvements or plans to improve during the next trip, whether it is to make it faster or safer or any other improvement. The monitoring phase will be when each family member continues to practice for the next trip and they continue to build on their knowledge to make sure that the lessons learned are implemented. Success of projects and process groups and their subordinate tasks depend on the proficiency in managing each knowledge area. The industry developed a standardized group of 10 main knowledge areas that apply to all projects. First is project integration management, which ensures all areas within the project work in sync. Second is the project scope management, which ensures the project team has a clear understanding and well-defined project parameters. Third is the project time management, which ensures the schedules complies with established parameters. The fourth is the cost management, which ensures all resources are accounted for and ensures the proper fit between resources and budget. Fifth is the project quality management, which ensures the project deliverables reach and remain at a standard determined during the planning phase of the project. Project human resource management ensures that team members are properly maintained to continue to perform their assigned task to standard The project communication management ensures synchronized information throughout all the team members. Number 8 is project risk management, which refers to the ability to lead a team to use lessons learned, risks, trends, and other valuable data to develop preventive and response measures to ensure the safety of personnel and equipment. Project procurement management refers to the ability to lead a team to adequately do their market research to ensure the best possible utilization of project resources. And the final is project stakeholder management, which refers to the process of ensuring the right stakeholders are in the most beneficial positions for the organization based on individual characteristics or talents. Numerous tools and techniques assist to manage projects. Use of these tools should match the complexity of the projects. Techniques to avoid waste and streamline efficiency, such as Lean Six Sigma, are a great start for any project. Project management software, such as Microsoft Project, Microsoft Excel, or the Smartsheet, can be used interchangeably, depending on the individual project manager experience or skills. Portfolio management. My personal ability to manipulate Microsoft Access software makes it my preferred method. Um, so that is the software that I use during this class. My 18 years of military experience serve as a solid background of exercising various leadership skills required for interacting effectively with stakeholders of all origins without discrimination. Numerous assignments during the numerous assignments during this course serve as evidence of my project management abilities. I will use the skills obtained during this course to manage the transition of a logistics department of a military aviation unit consisting of about 800 soldiers from the current fleet of 32 Black Hawk helicopters to the new model of Black Hawk helicopters. The transition project to the new airframe would require management of approximately $1 billion worth of assets.